How to create a PDF book cover for Amazon KDP on Canva. Good day, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome to the channel. Today we're having a look at Canva. Now, we've used Canva quite a few times to do quite a bit, and it is a fantastic tool to design pretty much anything you can think of. Now, when designing a book cover, you need to jump into a website right over here, and it is the cover calculator from Amazon. So that link is kdp.amazon.com/cover calculator. Now, if you just Google it, it should come up within the first one or two results. Now, this is what it looks like. Basically, what you're going to have to do here is define a few bits and pieces of details of your book, and then you can actually import this template straight onto Canva and start designing. So the first thing we're going to have a look at is the binding type. So that is right over here. So depending on what the binding type is, it's either going to be a hardcover or a paperback. And then we're having a look at the interior type. Either it's going to be black and white or a premium color. So I'm going to go with black and white. Then as we go down here, we have the paper type, and it can either be cream paper or white paper. I'm going to go with the cream paper. And then the page turn direction, which is right over here, and you can either have it turn from left to right or from right to left. Then the measurement units. So this is probably the more important part when it comes to editing your book cover in Canva. So you can either have this in inches or millimeters. I'm going to put it in inches. And then the interior trim size. So this is basically the size of your book that you can actually produce. So it's either 5.5 by 8.5 inches and so forth, and it goes on down. So I'm going to choose the 6 by 9 inch right over there. Once you're done with that, the last part is the page count. Now, you should already have this information. I'm going to put 200 pages in over there, and that is now complete. Then right at the bottom of the page, you will see it says calculate dimensions. So once you've clicked calculate dimensions, it will give you an overview of what your book will actually look like and the sizes of, with all the details right over here. And just to the right, the description with all these sizes again. Now, what you want to do from here is scroll down the page, and you'll see on the left-hand side, it says download template. Now, if you tap download template, you will have it downloaded to your desktop, and it will either be downloaded in a zip file, which you will have to unzip, or it will be downloaded in a PNG file. So I'm going to jump now into Canva, which is my second tab that I've opened. And this is the tool that we're going to use to actually create our book cover. On the right-hand side, we're going to go up to create a design. And then we're going to go to the bottom of this, and we are going to say custom size right over there. And now we can enter our custom width and height over here. So the first thing you want to do is change the setting from pixel to inch or millimeter if you have measured your book in millimeters. For this example, I'm going to select inches, as we have already designed our book cover calculations. And now we can go ahead back onto the calculator page, and on the top of this page you'll see some dimensions. Now, the full cover right over here, you will see this measurement, the width, and this measurement, the height. So we are going to copy that, and we're going to put that right over here in the Canva width, and then we're going to go back there, and we are going to the height, which is right over here. And we are going to copy that and jump right back into Canva and paste it over there. Now, as you can see, this book cover is 14.264 inches in width and 10.417 inches in height. Now, that is the full cover. So once we jump back into Canva, we can now say create new design right over there. And once you've reached this page over here, you can see that you have your blank template. And right at the top over here, you'll see that these are the specific sizes. When we are done making sure that the size is correct and we have a blank template, we can go over to the left-hand side and we can tap on uploads. Once you've tapped on uploads, you can actually upload the cover that you have just downloaded from KDP. And once you have uploaded your template, it will come up on the left-hand side over here. And then we can just tap on it and it will appear on our template. Now, just remember that this canvas over here is the full size of our book. So what we want to do is make sure that it actually matches the size. So we're going to just drag these corners over here. You can see just over there, and you can drag it to the full size of this canvas. Once we have done that, we can get into the actual design of our book. Now, when you're designing your book, you need to make sure that all of your details are on the book, on the cover. You may want to put a name on the spine on the inside over here, and you are then going to put a back cover on the left-hand side, and the right-hand side is the front of the book. Now, the red, as you see here, is actually a non-printable area. So this is on the middle. This is where the book will actually fold. So it is actually a non-printable area. And then if you have a look right over here, there is a barcode area over here. So you should not put anything on this little area either. Now we're going to jump in on the left hand side and we are going to select a text box right over here, and we can now just say add text box, and the text box will come in there, and we can just put in there book title, and this can be whatever book title you want, whatever your book title is. So let us make that a little bit larger, and then we can rotate it. We can now change the line spacing of the letters, as well as if you have more than one line, we can just change it right over here. And we can also just increase the size of this box so that it is a little bit longer. Right over there, as you can see, Canva gives you little measurements or alignments. As you can see, they have given you the purple line over here to tell you that it is in line with, or as it is center with this page. So you can now adjust that line spacing, the letter spacing, and so forth. And then we can just take this and we can just move it to the center. Again, it'll give you a purple line down the center each way to specify that it is in the center of the template. So thereafter, we can go ahead and on the left hand side, we can click elements, and we can now upload an element straight from here. We can have a look at some images, and let us have a look at a couple, and we can now see graphics, we can see photographs, we can see videos. What I'm going to do is I'm going to use this one right over here, and we can resize it to just like that to fit into our book cover, and then we can just move it about accordingly and so forth. So let us perhaps say that we want the image on the back to be at the top of the book cover, and thereafter we would like some text at the bottom. Again, on the left hand side, we're going to open up a text box, and we're going to put in a small description of the book. And right over here, as you can see, I have now added some text to the back of my book. So that is now whatever text you would like. Then thereafter, you can design the front of your book, and you can now enter whatever image it is that you would like to put in over there. One of the important things you would like to maybe do is remove this text that is on here, and I'll show you exactly how to do that. So what we can do is on the left hand side, again, we're going to jump into elements, and we can have a look at different elements such as squares. And now what we can do is take this square and we can put it right over here, and we can move it to where we need to, and we can now cover whatever it is that needs to be covered so that we don't have any text or anything else. You can also change the color of this box. So if you want it to be white as it was, or if you want it to be black, whatever the case may be, you can change that accordingly. And now you can actually start giving your book a face, and it can look exactly the way you want it. You can also use backgrounds such as this. Perhaps you want to use this and resize it into this space over here instead of the white box that we just put in there. So you can actually just open that up over there, and you can just resize it accordingly. So if we want to just cover this area like this, we can then just open it up, and now our book cover looks like this, and we can just change it accordingly. You can now add a book title to the front and a small description or whatever else it is that you would like to put there. Once you're done with that, you can then go to the top right hand side and you can tap on share, and then you can go all the way down to the bottom and it'll say download. Now once you tap download, it'll give you a few options. So first of all, it'll be in PNG format. So whatever it is that you want your book cover to be in, you can change that there, and then we can now just tap on download and it will actually save to your desktop. And once you go back in here, you can then upload your book cover to your KDP Amazon book that you're publishing. And that is an easy way to use Canva to design a book cover for your KDP Amazon book. I hope you enjoyed this video. If you did, don't forget to leave us a like. And if you enjoy the content we create, don't forget to subscribe, and we will see you in the next one. Bye for now.